Once upon a time, in a calm village, lived a young girl named Emmomotimi. Emmomotimi lived in a peaceful village, but she had just one problem, and that her problem was disobedience. She didn't like to listen to the elders, the people older than her who tried to guide her. Sometimes, when the elders tells her not to go to certain places, she would sneak away, curious to see what was there. They warned her not to touch things that didn't belong to her, but she often took them without permission. As a result of her disobedience, she also started telling lies. So, Emmomotimi was known for being disobedient because she did not follow the rules and didn't do what the older people advised her to do. This disobedience got her into trouble one day when she found a magical necklace in a temple, and that's where our story begins. One cool evening, all the children in the village, including Emmomotimi, sat in the village square listening to the storyteller. The storyteller told them the story of a magical necklace. He said that this necklace could bless or punish the person who holds it. He also told the children that the necklace checks the heart of the owner who wears it. If the bearer of the necklace is a good person, it would bless such a person. But if it was a wicked person, it would punish him or her. As the storyteller continued his story, Emmomotimi listened closely to what he said. She kept in mind all he said and thought of having the necklace to herself. So she asked the storyteller where the necklace was kept. He told her that it was hidden in the temple, and when she asked why, he said it was there so that it could bless the kingdom. Emmomotimi was sad that the necklace was kept in the temple because the temple was a place where only the priests could enter. But she thought to herself, the storyteller said the necklace blesses good people. So if I start doing good to others, I won't be punished for taking the necklace. She was very happy at her idea, and so she stopped being disobedient for a while. For 1 week, Emmomotimi was the most quiet, respectful and obedient girl in the kingdom. She helped those that needed help, greeted everyone she saw on the road, and even started listening to all her elders told her. Everyone was surprised at the sudden change in her character, so they thanked God for changing her. But all this lasted for just a week. One sunny morning, Emmomotimi's curiosity led her into the temple that stood in the heart of the village. As usual, she couldn't resist the rebellious urges and decided to explore the temple. It was a place no one dared enter, for it housed the precious magical necklace that was rumored to bring both beauty and calamity. She walked into the temple and wandered around looking for the magical necklace. While walking, she saw a room and entered it. And there it was, the beautiful magical necklace. Emmomotimi's fingers found their way to the dazzling necklace. Its jewels were glittering, but as she was about to take it, she remembered the storyteller's words. The necklace blesses good people and punishes wicked people. And she thought to herself, I have been good for a week now. I'm sure this necklace will bless me. And so she quickly pocketed the necklace and slipped away unnoticed. When she got home, she immediately wore the necklace, but nothing happened. The necklace was supposed to bless her, so why is there no money appearing in her room? She locked the magical necklace in her room, believing that one day the necklace would bless her. She knew taking the necklace was wrong, but still, she decided to keep it. She had hopes that one day, the blessing she is hoping for would come true. Little did she know that her act of disobedience would soon bring terrible misfortune upon the kingdom. A shadow soon cast its dark cloak over the village, and the crops withered, animals grew sick, and the once cheerful people were enveloped in sadness. The village elders soon realized that the precious jewel from the temple had vanished. Panic spread like wildfire. And accusations flew, but no one confessed to the theft. No one suspected Emmomotimi due to her sudden change in character. They didn't know she was the wolf in sheep's clothing. Desperate to uncover the truth, the village priest asked everyone to gather at the river. He said that each one of them would enter the river and drink from it. After drinking it, if nothing happens, then such a person is innocent. And one by one, they entered the river, believing that the river could reveal the real thief. As each person drank from the river, nothing happened, and the tension grew. Only Emmomotimi remained. She thought nothing would happen to her, that the priest only said that to make the people afraid. So she entered the river and drank from it. At first, nothing happened. Even the priest himself was surprised, thinking that maybe the culprit was in another village. But as Emmomotimi was about to leave the river, the water shook and swallowed her. Everybody was surprised. Isn't this the same Emmomotimi that changed her ways? They asked no one in particular. Meanwhile, inside the water, Emmomotimi found herself in a mysterious realm surrounded by mermaids. Then she realized that the necklace had not blessed her, but instead punished her for her disobedience. She had entered the temple even though it was against the village rule. She was sorry for herself, but there was nothing she could do. As she spent time inside the water, Emmomotimi learned important lessons about honesty and obedience. She realized that true blessings comes from within, born out of kindness and integrity, rather than from stolen treasures. Back in the village, life slowly returned to normal, and the villagers, humbled by the experience, began to appreciate the value of honesty and obedience. They never forgot Emmomotimi and the lesson she had learned the hard way. Emmomotimi, however, never returned to the village. She remained beneath the water, forever to be a slave to the mermaids. What lesson did you learn from this story? I would love to read it in the comment section.